Alright, hello everybody. Holy crap, what a day so far I've had, guys. Not a good one. Definitely not a good day for me so far. Oh, it's been a rough one, man. Hopefully you're all doing better than I am. Today is Thursday, the 3rd of September, 2020. I'm a mess. I am a fucking mess. Admittedly. Oh, man. Yeah, guys. How you doing? I hope you're doing better than me. Really, I mean that. So, let's talk, guys. I'm late today. I am not feeling well at all today. I have got my body falling apart on me. Okay? And at this point, I'm not happy at all with how things are going. Um, so, my ear infection is back. It's been 4 months since I had it last. It was back in May when my ear infection first hit me. And it was excruciating back then because I had it for about a week and I was trying to ignore it. And hopefully my body would just heal it and make it go away. That was not the case. After having it for about a week, my ear swelled up to the point where it was like sharp stabbing pain in my ear. And it hurt so bad that I had to have medication rushed here. Okay? Then, over the course of me treating that ear infection, my other ear got infected. So I had a double ear infection back in May. Okay, the good news is the medication, the ear drops, works really well, and within a couple days it's pretty much gone, and you just got to keep doing the medication for a week. All right. So that was back in May, and that was the first time in my entire life that I had ever had an ear infection. Okay, and a lot of people hypothesizing what could have happened. Let's face it, my job, I'm wearing headphones, all day long, and they can build up humidity, they can build up bacteria in your ear. Someone even said, especially if you're just like getting out of the shower and then you put headphones on, it's not very good. But that was 4 months ago, and now people were like, gee, I wonder if Phil's gonna have recurring ear infections, because it's kind of historical that if you have ear infections, you're prone to having them again. So fast forward to now, this past month has been incredibly hot, and it's been incredibly humid in the office. Okay, I tell you guys every day how stuffy it can actually get in here, how bad it can get in here, especially during the afternoon times with all the equipment on and everything. And now on top of that, putting on headphones that are noise isolation, ear pads and everything, building up humidity or whatever. And I get the feeling that's basically, what's going on. Now, here's the thing. My headphones were falling apart. My headphones are Astro A40s, and I got them in 2017, and I use them constantly. I've been using the noise isolation ear pads for them, which is a special set of ear pads. A fan actually donated a set of these. It's a higher quality microphone and a set of ear pads that are made more of a almost like plastic-like or pleather-like material rather than like felt or cloth. All right. And basically the way it works is they give you noise isolation. These Astro A40s are not supposed to do that with the default ear cups they come with. But I've been using these for 3 years. Sadly, they have fallen completely apart, and I went on Amazon looking for a replacement, and I couldn't find a replacement set. So I was like, you know what, I'll just tough it out. I'll just tough it out with these until, like, say, PS5 comes out. Because when PS5 comes out, you don't need, what do they call it? Optical audio headphones with a mixer or any of this stuff. You're supposed to get 3D audio just from the PS5 itself. So I was like, at that point, maybe I'll just buy a more comfortable set of headphones that doesn't need this kind of stuff, and I'll use it with my PS5. All right? But what's been going on is the ear cups have been disintegrating. Like, I'm not kidding. Every day I take the headphones off, and there's pieces of the ear cup on my face because they're falling apart. I mean, this obviously could lead to the fact of why I have a recurring ear infection, because probably all kinds of shit is building up in that. So as of this morning, I wake up. Well, first of all, last night I couldn't even sleep. I'm trying to sleep. I go on my right-hand side, which is the right-hand ear that's screwed up, and I'm feeling my ear pop in my sleep. I'm feeling the pressure. My ear is swelling in my head, my eardrum, as I'm trying to sleep. So obviously I can't sleep on my right hand side, so I'm like moving in my sleep. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? I wrench my neck in my sleep, so now I have shooting pain down my back, my left shoulder, all the way through my arm, and my neck. So I can't move my head one direction because of shooting pain, and I can't move it the other direction because of my ear infection. So I have like a double pain. I'm in double pain right now. Seriously, this fucking sucks ass. So I got like no sleep last night. Seriously, like I got no solid sleep. I'm in pain in multiple places in my body. I got swelling in my ear. I can't hear out of my right ear. This is not good. All right. So I went on my health insurance this morning. There's an app you can use to basically talk to a doctor. So I did exactly the same as I did last time. All right. And explained to the doctor the situation. And the doctor was like, well, this sucks that it's recurring. And I would rather, if this keeps happening, that you come in and see a doctor and we look in your ear and we try to figure out what's going on. Because one time, okay, it's unusual, but maybe every once in a while you get something random. 2 times in 4 months is not good. Right? And I explained the situation. I said, yeah, I agree with you. I think it's these headphones. I think these headphones, they've been creating this really bad environment for my ear, and I have to wear them all day, every day, so I feel that's what's going on. So the doctor said, yeah, you got to do something about that. I said, all right, well, I'm going to. So I came into my office this morning, okay? I threw out the ear cups, the ones that are falling apart. I don't care about the noise isolation at this point. It's a really nice, but I'd rather not have noise isolation and have slightly less quality audio and not get ear infections every 4 months. Okay, so I threw out the ear cups. I took disinfectant wipes, and I completely wiped down my headphones from top to bottom. The entire thing has been wiped down with disinfectant. Okay, so at this point, there's no way that these things have bacteria on them because I literally wiped the shit out of them with these disinfectant wipes. Okay, so now these headphones will not have noise isolation. In fact, I'll put them on right now. Yeah, see, I can hear, the air conditioner is like really loud now. But what can you do? You know, I need to do this. I can't have these terrible headphones on my head that are falling apart and getting me sick. You know what I mean? So it looks like for the next few months, I'm just going to have to tough through it. I mean, it's not going to be that big of a deal. September, October, November is the new consoles. And like I told you guys, I'm planning on getting the PS5. I hope I can get it. I have the money for it. I just got to be able to pre-order it, right? So I'm hoping to get the PS5. And I'm hoping to get a new set of headphones. In fact, if they're available, I might try those wireless headphones that are going to be available for them. Okay? So, you know, someone just said you could get replacement ear cups for the Astro A50s. You can. It's the same ones I have. I just put them on. I put on the original ear cups that came with them that I never used before. I just put on them. So the ones you can buy for the Astro A40s are the ones that are on it right now. You can't buy those noise isolation ones. I looked for them. I can't find them anywhere on the internet anymore. It seems like they sold out over the past 2-3 years, and now there's a new model of the Astro anyway, so that's why they're not making them anymore. All right? So, that's the deal, okay? And that's what I'm going to do. I got new ear cups, which are not noise isolation, but they're softer. They're definitely clean and disinfected. And I'm going to tough this out for 2 months. I'm going to use these headphones until the PS5 hits, and then I'm going to see, you know, what's available to get for PS5. And I'm just going to use these for PS4 and Xbox One or whatever, and we'll just go from there and forget the noise isolation. What can I do? I want to be healthy over getting better audio quality. This is ridiculous at this point. Okay? Now, the doctor ordered me the medicine. The good news is I had leftover eardrops, okay, from the last time that this happened. So I've already started treatment because I had leftovers. So that's good. Now, it takes about 2 days for them to really kick in. Hopefully, the swelling will go down by the end of today, and then the medicine will actually really start taking effect within a couple of days. So the good news is, even though the medicine's not here yet, I have leftover medicine, so I can already start treatment, which is good. And the only problem is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the new medicine right away, because it looks like they said they didn't. If you remember back in May, I explained this to you guys, how good my insurance was. They were like, oh, we're just going to hand deliver the medicine to you. It's a little extra, but we'll drive it to you right away. And they did, twice. Twice they did that. Now this doctor didn't even know what I was talking about. This doctor's like, oh, how did they do that last time? I was like, I don't know. I didn't do it. I don't work for you. I don't work for the insurance company. I don't know how you did it, but you definitely did it. So it seems like to me they're just going to mail the new medicine, which probably takes 3 to 5 days. So thank God I have leftover medicine from last time to be giving myself during this time period. Because if I didn't, I might be completely screwed. Okay? So I should be all right. I've already started treatment, and I should have enough for like 2-3 days at least left over from last time. And then when the new one shows up, I'll just do the whole fucking thing. What I'm really hoping, okay? What I'm really hoping is that it doesn't go to my left ear again. Because that's what happened last time. If you remember, my right ear was getting much better, and then all of a sudden my left ear started getting symptoms, and then my left ear got it. I hope not, because then I got to get another medication. It's just a fucking pain in the ass. Now, if this happens again, I'm going to a doctor. And you guys know me. I do everything I can to not go to a doctor. Not because I'm afraid, but because I just don't have money for it. But if this happens again, I gotta go to a doctor, right? I can't fucking keep having ear infections happen every few months. This is ridiculous. I need to have a doctor really look into the situation and figure out what the hell's going on. Maybe there's something worse here. Who knows, right? You know, you guys know I have all kinds of issues with my sinuses, with the postnasal drip and everything. Let's hope this is not some kind of other thing. In fact, the doctor even asked me this time. They said, do you have any discharge coming out of your ear? I'm like, no. And they're like, do you have a fever? No. And they're like, well, that's good. But that's weird, because if you had those things, it could have meant you had something else rather than just an ear infection, and that would have made more sense that this came back. But I don't have those things. Okay? So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay? So that's why I was late today, and that's why I'm so fucking... I'm just... My body is in pain. I'm serious. Like, right now, I have throbbing pain in my right ear, and I got shooting pain in my left shoulder. It's like my whole body's falling apart here, okay? So I'm going to tough through this, and today we're going to play Tell Me Why Episode 2, okay? It's downloaded, it's installed, it's good to go. We're going to have fun with this. I swear to you, we're going to have fun with this. I hope I can get immersed and lost in the story and just distract myself from the fucking pain I'm having in real life here, because this really sucks, okay? I have a few brief things to mention on pre-stream, and then we're going to get started. By the way, I have to end this stream a little early today because I'm making dinner. Of all days to make dinner, too, I'm making it today, but what can you do? I have to end around 3:30, but that's fine. Last time the episode was between 3 and 3.5 hours long, and if I end pre-stream on the earlier side, we should have plenty of time to finish this up, okay? So, a few quick things to talk about on pre-stream, all right? First of all, reminder about the subs goal. We have a sub goal of 675 subs this month, and if we hit that, we'll be doing a Halloween marathon where I'll be dressing up in a costume and playing a variety of games, more than likely a few horror games and maybe a few other things, on Halloween. We enjoy doing this annually. It's an annual event I do. Please consider subscribing to the channel this month, okay? Please continue to nominate games for the upcoming Rageathon marathon that will take place around the end of this month. But we have something new. Very new to announce that I think you guys are going to like, although we may never see it. Okay? I received a new animation for a $100 or greater tip on the stream. Okay? This animation is by far probably the best one I've ever had for a stream. This animation includes all of the vests, and basically what this animation says is, put on that damn vest. Because if someone tips me $100, that's essentially what they're saying. They're saying, put on that damn vest because we want to see it today. So I'm giving you the entire tips goal in one go. Okay? So that animation has been added and is out live on the stream right now. If someone tips $100 or more, that animation will play on the stream. Okay? It's really cool. Alright? It's really, really cool. But I don't know if we'll ever see it. Very rare that someone would actually tip $100. All right? Very rare. maybe once in a blue moon, once every few months, someone will come in and tip that much in one go. It's the thing, people tip, but they don't tip $100 in one go. So I guess we'll see. And by the way, just for clarification purposes, this was not my idea. This was created by a fan, and it looks so cool. I said, there's no way I can't not use this. But this was not my idea to add $100 tips animation before people start getting its stupid ideas. Oh, see, Phil is trying to do this, saying people should be tipping $100 all the time. No, I don't think so. I think it's a rarity that anyone would tip $100. All right, but it's such an amazing animation. I had to add it. So that's there. It's live. Okay. It's good. It's live. If someone does tip $100, we're going to see an amazing new vest animation. Okay. Okay. The only other thing I want to talk about on pre-stream today, before we get to shout-outs here, is Nintendo had one hell of a go overnight. Nintendo announced a ton of shit for Mario's 35th anniversary. Okay? First of all, HD Collection. Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy. In modern graphics. Alright, not really. What it is they're upscaled to HD. On the Nintendo Switch for $60. It's a collection. I believe it's live in 2 weeks, I want to say. I think it was like the 18th or something like that. I could be off by a day. And that is available for only a limited time. So they're doing this on purpose. They're selling these as a bundle. All right. Starting on like I think it's the 18th. And basically that's going to go through, I think they said early next year. And if you don't get it by then, oh, it's gone. Well, in reality, I don't think it'll be gone. I think what they're going to do, they're going to separate the games out and probably sell them individually on the shop, you know, because right now it'll be a collection through the holidays. And then after that, then they'll split them up, I bet. So this is probably a great idea. Mostly because people are going to buy the shit out of these games for the holidays, especially people who are older gamers who maybe played these games back in the day and they want to experience them again with modernized controls and graphics, or people who never played them before and this is their first opportunity to do so, and they could just do it on their Switch without having any kind of needing backwards compatibility. You know what I mean? They don't have to pull out a Wii U or whatever. Now, the bad news for me is I've played all these games. All right? I've done full playthroughs of these games. In fact, Mario 64, I believe I played last year. Mario Sunshine, I played when I was able to get direct capture out of my Wii, because the Wii emulates GameCube. And I want to say I did that 3 years ago. It could have been 2, but I think I did that 3 years ago. I'm not 100% positive on exactly when it was. Okay? So those 2 playthroughs, I basically just did. And there is no reason for me to go back and play those games again. But Super Mario Galaxy playthrough is over 8 years old. It was before I did direct capture. It was before I did live streaming. Right? That could definitely be a game that I would consider playing again. Is it anything I'm going to do in the short term? Hell no. That's like a non-priority for me. But if we want a fun project or something for me to do in the future when there's some downtime, yeah, replaying Super Mario Galaxy would definitely be a consideration. Although it kind of sucks that I'd have to drop $60 and I get the other 2 games that I'm definitely not playing anytime soon, right? But we'll think about it, okay? We'll talk about it, I'm sure. Now, other announcements, okay? Super Mario All-Stars. For those of you who were around during the SNES era, you'll definitely know what this is. This was one of the best-selling SNES games of all time. This was a collection that gathered Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels, which was the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2, plus the American version of Super Mario Bros. 2, which was actually Doki Doki Panic, but they skinned it to have Mario characters in it, so that's in it, and Super Mario Bros. 3, all with more, upgraded graphics, and saving, which the original games didn't have. This was added into this collection, and they sold it on the Super Nintendo, and it was ridiculously popular. It was one of like the top 5 games everyone bought on Super Nintendo. Well, they just released Super Mario All-Stars for free on the Switch if you're one of their online service subscribers. So that's awesome. Now, here's the thing. I was actually just talking about doing a marathon of classic Super Mario. That was one of the options that we were considering for the upcoming marathon this month. Sadly, you guys didn't vote for it. You guys voted for the Rageathon. If you had voted for the Classic Super Mario Marathon, this would have been absolutely perfect timing. So in an alternate universe where you guys voted for Classic Super Mario, the stars would have aligned, and this would have been a perfect situation. Sadly, you guys voted for Rageathon, and now we're going to have a Rageathon. Can you hear the excitement in my voice? Woo-hoo. All right. So anyway, yeah. It's cool that it's coming out, and it's definitely something that I would like to do in the future. Why? I have never played Super Mario 1 or either of the Super Mario Bros. 2 games for stream or YouTube, ever. Not once. And those are the classics. Those are the games that established modern platforming. And the fact that I never played them is pretty crazy. So I would definitely like to play those for you guys. You know, in the near future, maybe, you know, say downtime, maybe December. That would be a good time because probably all the new games will be winding down by then. And maybe I could do some classic throwback playthroughs and stuff. Okay? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right? But that's cool news. Anything for free, you know, that's good news for me. And those are games that I've actually been looking to play, or else, duh, why would I have made it an option for the upcoming marathon if I didn't want to play them, right? So that's really neat. And then there was a third announcement, and I forgot what it was. There was a third announcement about Mario. I've completely forgotten what it is now. But basically, they're doing a ton of shit with Mario for his 35th anniversary. The one thing that a lot of people are wondering, there's no Super Mario Galaxy 2 at all. And people were thinking, damn, if they're redoing Galaxy 1, why wouldn't they redo Galaxy 2? And admittedly, I would have actually been more interested if they announced Galaxy 2, because I've never played Super Mario Galaxy 2. So I would have loved a remastered edition of that, but they didn't announce that. Ah, that is correct, guys. Super Mario 3D World, you're right. So Super Mario 3D World is also being remade, okay? And they're adding tons of new content to it. And that's coming out in February of next year. February 2021. I'll probably check it out. I'm trying to remember, was 3D World, was that the one that was only on the Nintendo DS? Or was that the one that was on the Wii U? No, Wii U wasn't it New Super Mario Bros. U? Or did I can't remember this at all. I know I played it. I know I played Super Mario 3D World. It was Wii U? Alright. I'm pretty sure. Didn't I do a co-op playthrough with John Rambo? I think I did. I think I did a co-op playthrough with John Rambo with that one. But what's funny is I don't remember it. Oh, okay. So Expand Dong says the Wii U had both 3D World and New Super Mario U. That's why I got them confused. Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, I played co-op with Rambo when I did my playthrough. So, I could play it again in February. I'd be interested in that. See, there's been, like, no Mario. I mean, the last major Mario game that was in the style of real Mario was Super Mario Odyssey, which was, what, 3 years ago? Yeah, it was my Game of the Year 2017. And since then, there really hasn't been... I mean, yeah, you got Paper Mario. That's not classic Mario. You know, it's not in line with the classic platforming you expect from Mario. So I guess I'll check it out next year. That's good. So, the trifecta of Mario games: 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, coming out HD remakes for $60, available in like 2 weeks on the Switch. Available immediately right now, the Super Mario All-Stars on the Switch. If you're an online subscriber, it's free. And coming next year in February, Super Mario 3D World with extra new content added. Alright? That's cool. That's good news. I like Mario stuff. So that's the gaming news this morning, folks. Okay, let's do shout-outs, right? I'll use the bathroom, and then we'll get right into Life... I almost said Life is Strange. We'll get right into Tell Me Why. I can't go long on this pre-stream today because, you know, we've got to get going with Tell Me Why. Like I said, I got to end early today. So as soon as the episode ends, basically, is when I'm leaving to go cook. And I'm hoping that it's around 3.5 hours like the last episode was, so that way we can fit it in on the stream. I got to leave by around 3:30ish today. Okay? Alright, so I got a bunch of tips overnight. Ultra Dynamite 2701 tipped $1.50 and said, I'm putting this tip into 2 parts. I heard you talking about Dark Side Child about your name, and I wanted to fill you in a little bit without spoiling too much. It's a great anime from 2016 or 2017 in the USA. Has a 98% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Now, the second half of this. The movie takes place on 2 different perspectives, one with a male wolf who lives in a big city of Tokyo, and the other a female rabbit that lives in the countryside. The rabbit wants to move to Tokyo, so the rabbit and the wolf eventually switch bodies. Interesting. Then there was another tip that came in, $3 from the Dark Side Child. He said, my older cousin, who's almost 10 years older than me, is struggling with talking to female students in high school. Oh, I thought you said he was 10 years old. He's 10 years older than you. Oh. We want to ask if you have any advice on successfully speaking to girls. I have problems too, so it'll be helpful. Yeah, you treat them like normal humans. Girls are no different than guys. There's no reason to have any kind of different treatment or any kind of different communication method. Just treat them like normal people, and you're all good. It's just fucking hormones that make guys be nervous talking to girls or girls talking to guys. It's all it is. It's fucking hormones. It's stupid shit. It's science. So say, hey, science, fuck off, and go talk to people, and you'll be fine. Then again, science may be preventing you from talking to people normally, so maybe it's harder than that, right? Anyway, Praise the Rabbit Bun tipped me $1.30 overnight and says, Dave, what do you think about the Jack and Daxter games? Dave's not Dave. My dad's name is Dave, though, so Dave is a good name. I'm not insulted to be called Dave because I like the name Dave. Okay. So, which one's your least and most favorite and why? Do you have any plans on playing the Daxter spin-off, which takes place between the first and second game? Will you wish Cleo luck in P3? I don't know what the hell that means. But, so, out of all the Jack and Daxter games I played the 3. I played all 3, the original trilogy, right? Which is my least and most favorite and why? The third one was easy. I remember, the third one was not hard at all. The second one has that stupid race shit you have to do in the city. The timed driving of the fucking motorbike and it blows up and shit. It's really fucking annoying. The first game's the hardest. By far, I remember the first game being very, very challenging. So, I would say, out of all of them, the second one was my least favorite because of the annoying driving shit. The third game had driving that was much better, much better refined, and it wasn't so much of a focus. The second game was just a fucking pain in the dick. It really was. I remember. And will I ever play the spin-off? I have no idea. I don't even know anything about it. So, Golden Colts did a 100-bit cheer overnight. Said thoughts on rice and beans? It's delicious. That's my thoughts. All right. Shout out to Harmodium, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you for the sub. And shout out to Frostius, who resubbed for 6 months. Thank you, Frostius, for the resub. Okay. Let's do some quick shout outs. Thank you to those who have cheered so far this week, including a triple tie for 8th place between Sadar, Major Riot, and Froggins. In 7th place, we got Team Terrahawk. 6th place, Golden Colts. 5th place, Kate. 4th place, Sweaty Man JPEG. 3rd place, Spartan King. 2nd place, Liceversal. And 1st place, Mr. Steffens 2. And thank you to those who gifted subscriptions to the channel so far this week, including Spartan King, El Nice Gaio, Atlas Telemon, Kashmir Go, Con Air Betamax, and Lunaba, who all gifted a single sub, and Beastbot, who gifted 2 subscriptions so far this week. So a couple quick things. Number 1, reminder, sub goal. Please consider subbing if you like the channel, you like the content, and you want to do a fun Halloween event this year. Please consider subbing. Number 2, we have a new $100 tips animation. Not that I'm expecting anyone to tip $100 anytime soon. It's a rarity when we do. But if anyone happens to, there's an amazing animation that will play if someone does, starting today. And number 3, I have to end early today. Or I have to end around 3:30-ish. So that's why I'm doing a super quick pre-stream. I'm about to end right now. I'm going to go use the restroom, and we're going to get started with Tell Me Why, right away, so that we can actually get into it and hopefully, finish it no issue before the stream ends. So, in regards to the vest streak and the tips goal, we only have between now and roughly 3:30-ish to hit it. All right? I'm throwing that out there way ahead of time so no one's shocked that with 5 minutes left to go, oh my God, I thought the film was going to be here till 4. No. Okay? Okay. It's time. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go use the restroom. And then we come back. Tell me why. I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. See you in a sec.